This is my 1850 property, and we're getting ready to get started on remodeling this property. So I just wanted to give an actual tour of the inside of the house and kind of what we're thinking with adding on and where we're going. And so for those of you who have been here, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, I'm remodeling a property that was originally built in 1850. You can see the A-frame there, the tallest part of the A-frame. That's the original house that was built in 1850. And then they just added on over the years a little bit here and there. My plan is to completely renovate it for my family and make this a place where we live for the next 20, 30 years. This is the front porch area right here, and here's where you would walk into the house. This was the old kitchen. Let me see if I can find some lights. There we go. As you can see, my wife loves canning. She has a bunch of canned goods around here. There's more up in there. But yeah, this was the original kitchen here. And so you'd come in through the door, and here is the basement, and I've already done a lot of work down there, and I'll get down there later. And this was a dining room, I guess, maybe. That was considered the living room. That goes up to the upstairs. And back here is the master bedroom. Here's the bathroom. We do have a pretty major leak here. As you can see here, it's pretty full of water. That's probably the worst leak we have in here. So this is where the washer and dryer used to be, and the tub. And then over here is the master bedroom. And I think most of this is lath and plaster. This is the house. I think this would have been the original house right here from, let me zoom out a little bit here. So from this point up and over to that exterior wall. I don't have any pictures of that, but I do have pictures of what this property used to look like before the woods all grew up. And just, you know, them living back in here, 50 years ago or whatever it was. The previous owner was extremely kind to give me some pictures or let me take pictures of the pictures he has. And so you guys can kind of see what it used to look like. Up here's one bedroom. I know I do have some sort of squirrels or raccoons or something living up here, because I hear them every now and then when I'm in here. This was the only bedroom. I would say this is probably about 7 feet tall. Some closet space. Go downstairs now. He's a good hunter. Plenty of mice on this property and chipmunks. So this is the downstairs. The steps is pretty steep, and I've had to rebuild it a little bit. This is what the downstairs looks like. I did put in a softener, put in a 3-stage filter setup, and a brand new well. The old well was 25 feet deep, so what they call a shallow well. And we put in a new one just like right over there on the outside. We went about 70 feet deep. So we have a brand new well, cleaner water, more water pressure, and we have obviously a filter and a softener system now. But yeah, this is what the basement now looks like. With the new addition, we're gonna dig a new basement as well. So this will probably just be like a utility basement. I'll keep everything over here. That way the new basement has more space. Still, the bones are in extremely good shape. This wall here does bow out, this outside wall. You can see it bows out on an angle. Previous owner said it's been like that since he's been a kid, and it's never caused any problems. I haven't seen it move since I've been here. Once I tear into it, I plan on completely demoing all of this, taking off the lath and plaster so I can get behind it and upgrade the wiring and insulation and all of that. Since we plan on living here for, yeah, forever. As long as we can, as far as out, wow, words are hard. As far out as we can see. The plan is that we're going to open this wall up, and this will go into the new addition. The plan is that we're going to come out here from this corner or that back corner 20 feet and over here 40 feet, which pretty much ends up about somewhere right in here. And it'll be a full 2-story. So we'll add about 2,000 square feet to it or more. We're getting ready to hopefully start breaking ground soon. We just got a ton of snow and it's melting, but we got like 14 to 16 inches of snow here. So it was an early snow this year. A lot of the branches are coming down, and I still may take this pine down behind me. I took the one down next to it because the top broke out of it. But yeah, this is the backyard here. There used to be an old chicken coop in here. It was just all built up through here. So now we cleared it all out. I still have some stumps to take out. We planted a little orchard back here with some apple trees and peach trees and some blueberries. This is where we're currently staying. My wife has a garden in here. We have another garden out front. And then out here in the barn, we have some chickens. I wouldn't really call myself a homesteader, to be honest. I just grew up raising some animals and having a garden, and I just like to have my own stuff. This is the barn. Chickens are in here. I got them out of the weather. They were staying in this little mobile coop thing. But yeah, they've been doing great in here. They're laying. They're doing good. This is a view from the property. From this angle, eventually all of this will have siding and redone. What's up, buddy? So this is the inside of the shop. Excuse the mess. Stuff is just kind of everywhere right now. That obviously, as you can see, goes into the apartment. There's a lot of work to be done in here. Hi, cat. Milo. So this door opens and becomes part of the garage here. There's stuff to do out here as well. I did tear out all the insulation in here, which is kind of hanging down. He had put some wiring up, the previous owner. So I took that all out, and I plan on just spraying this black probably and putting up new drywall. So yeah, my plan for this is to take everything off the ceiling. I'll leave this insulation board, or whatever it's called, foil face foam sheeting. I'll leave that and just put drywall right underneath it. I want to open up this, put insulation in these walls. He used to have a really bad leak over here, and it rotted all of this out, and obviously we fixed the roof now, so that's taken care of. But that looks pretty bad. Stuff is just kind of everywhere right now. Oh, you're fine. There's no spiders. It's too cold for spiders. We're just fixing it up a little bit over time as we can. I plan on trying to show most of it, and I will do some of the work, and some of the work I'm hiring out. For example, I'm hiring out, like, getting the basement dug and put in, because that's going to be the most important part. Hey, bud, where are you going?
I'm going at the farm.
You're going at the where?
At the farm.
To the barn?
Yeah.
Okay, have fun. So yeah, I'll do some of the work, and there may be some work that my dad and I do together, or me and friends, or whatever. I'm not exactly sure how all of it's going to go yet. Huh?
Are you ready to eat snow?
I don't want to eat any snow, buddy.
That's fine. I can eat snow then.
Yep, just find clean snow. Don't eat the dirty stuff. There you go. So my next video, if all goes as planned, I will be beginning demo on the inside of the house, and hopefully in the end of November, 1st of December sometime, we will start breaking ground on putting in the new basement, and just weather permitting. So if you guys want to see more, and you guys want to see me fix up this 1850 property and be completely transformed and become our home, and everything in between, all the good and the bad and the frustrations and the highs and the lows, and please consider following and subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate the support, because it's going to take a lot of money. Yeah, it just has so much character. I love that it was built in 1850, or the original part was. I love that it was built in the middle of the woods here, and I'm just a big fan of where I live. It's just going to take a few years to fix up. So thank you so much for watching the video. Like I said, the next video will be of me starting demo on the inside of the house. So thanks again. We'll see you next time.